Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. This is the English translation of the Majlis of Hazrat Maulana Qamar Uzzaman Saheb Damat Barakatuhum, which took place on Saturday, the 25th of Jumadul Akhirah 1446, 28th of December 2024. Our Hazrat Wala is saying that for some days now on end, I am not feeling too well. Tabiyat to nasaz chal hi rahi hai. You people are looking, you people can see, and you are making iyadat, and you are visiting me. This year is a sign of the ultimate good character that you people possess. Rather, this is a sunnat on its own. Many people just come here for this reason so that they can visit me. Allah Ta'ala give them a goodly reward. I am also thankful, and I know I don't deserve this. This majlis is the majlis of Hazrat Maulana Shah Wasiullah Sahab, and he was very, very particular about it. You know, we used to get his breakfast ready for him. और उस वक्त वो घबराए हुए थे. He was anxious and he was worried about the people that were waiting, that the people have come ready to listen to the majlis, that he was rushing off there. I also make an effort that people do not have to wait here long for me and try to come on time. Allah Ta'ala accept this amal. Hazrat Maulana Shah Wasiullah Sahab chahte the. This was his wish and desire, that his majlis continue right until the end. And this insignificant person's wish and desire is also that the majlis continue right up to the end. That there is no absence and no cancellation of majlis in between. And like that, this majlis is carrying on. Allah Ta'ala accept this majlis here, last majlis, like how he's accepted the other majalis and spiritual discourses before. Now here we have the wasaya, the ordinance, the bequest of Hazrat Tanvi Rahimahullah Ta'ala. So there are some of these ordinances and bequests that will be benefit, and its benefit will be general for all. If a person wants to see, just here in short and according to the need, we are relating it here and mentioning it here. But if a person wants to see the elaborate form of it, and he has shauq for it, then he should open up the Ashrafus Sawanih in the jild number 3. Allah Ta'ala give us the tawfiq and the hidayat of making amal on these advices. So here, Hazrat Tanvi is saying that I am asking all my friends to make dua for me, that Allah Ta'ala forgives me for my minor and major sins, the ones committed intentionally and unintentionally. Our Hazrat Wala is saying, I am saying the very same thing. Rather, I am more in need. And for Allah Ta'ala to forgive all minor sins, rather all major sins also, وَمَا ذَلِكَ عَلَى اللَّهِ بِعَزِيزٍ. For Allah Rabbul Izzat, that is not difficult at all. Okay, Hazrat Tanvi goes on to say, on some occasions, some of my abhorrent character, due to which some of the servants of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala were put into taklif by means of my hand and my zaban, whether in presence or in absentia, or I destroyed some of their hukuk and their rights. Whether the people of those rights had been informed of it or not informed of it, with much humility and lowliness, my request to all my juniors and to all my seniors, that for Allah, from your heart, do make me maaf. Allah Ta'ala will forgive you for your shortcomings. And I'm also making dua for them. Allah Ta'ala bless them with forgiveness and total peace and goodness in this dunya and in the akhirat. So, the one who's making an excuse to forgive him and to overlook him, much fazilat and virtue has been mentioned in that regard. So here, our Hazrat Wala is saying that I have read the text of Hazrat Tanvi, and I am saying this here from myself to you people here sitting in front of me, that dil se you people also make me maaf. You know, on the occasion of Hajj, people go for Hajj. Back in the day, people used to come and ask one another for maaf. You know, this was a practice before, but now you don't even find that anymore. It has become much less. You know, I have seen this over and over again, that Hazrat Maulana Shah Wasiullah Sahab darte hi rehte the. He used to always be in fear. You know, what can we say? Tomorrow, a person will be thirsty. For one neki, he would be looking for one neki. Now, look at how Hazrat Tanvi is presenting all of this. Hazrat Tanvi's nazar and his gaze was on a very, very high level. So Hazrat Tanvi has written all of this, and I am presenting this to you from my side. So I am also part and parcel of this here. And what am I saying this? I am saying this for myself and for my children. You know, Hazrat Maulana Shah Wasiullah Sahab. Okay, let's continue reading here. So I am asking my friends, Hazrat Tanvi is writing specifically, and all the Muslimin generally, and with much emphasis, that they should learn the deen and they should teach the deen to their children, because the deen is fard upon every person, whether it is by means of kitab or it is by means of companionship. And without this, there is no other way for a person to protect himself from all the types of fitnas and challenges which today has become so abundant. Please do not be negligent in this regard. Thereafter, Hazrat Tanvi goes on to say, Talib ilmo ko wasiyat karta ho, I advise the students ke nare dars o tadris par maghrur na ho. I advise students that they should not be deceived just by this learning and teaching their kitabs, and that no, uska karamad hona mawkoof hai ahlullah ki khidmat wa sohbat or nazr inayat par. For all this knowledge and what they are learning, for that to become beneficial for them, all of this is suspended on the khidmat and serving the ahlullah, the great men of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, being in their companionship and achieving their gaze of compassion and mercy. Uska iltizam nihayat ihtimam se rakke. You should pay much attention and importance to this. You know, Hazrat Maulana Shah Wasiullah Sahab, he used to come and he would ask us every so often, किसके लिए पढ़ते हो? किसके लिए आए? किस लिए आए? That for who are you learning? What are you learning? Why have you come here? You know? So we used to say that Hazrat, we're learning so that we can learn and understand ourselves and we can teach others also. And then he would say simultaneously, oh, that is very, very difficult. Now Allah Ta'ala give us the tawfiq and the hidayat of making amal on the nasihat and advices of our mashayikh. All this year, I am reading it actually for myself. And I understand it to be necessary for myself and for my awlad and my children. So I say this year also, these important advices Hazrat Tanvi has given to students. Here also, by us here in the madrasa, we should ask ourselves that why have you people came? You know, Hazrat Tanvi himself, after completion of his alimiyat, he also went in the khidmat of Hazrat Haji Imdadullah rahimahullah. So Hazrat Maulana Shah Wasiullah Saheb used to ask, why have you people come? What do you want here? What do you actually wish to achieve? He was over and over reminding us of the intention that we should have. Mutanabba करते रहते थे, हो सकता है आदमी दीन की जगह पर हो और उसको पता भी ना हो. He used to keep on alerting us about this. It is greatly possible that a person is in the place of deen, he's in the ulum, he's in the institution, and he doesn't even know where he is and what he wants. And these waqiyat, Hazrat Maulana Shah Wasiullah Saheb used to relate to us so often. He would say there was a person in Makkah Mukarramah, and he used to work there. In the old days, they used to do this transporting of the Hajis, taking them from Makkah to Mina, to Arafat, to Jeddah, whatever it was. And this person here, Valija, what is he asking? Tell me, man, why have all these people come here? What do they want here in Makkah? What do they want here in Makkah? Hazrat Shah Wasiullah Saheb Alahbadi used to quote this incident, saying that this person is living in Makkah Mukarramah, but he doesn't even know why do people come to Makkah Mukarramah. Looking at that, he would say, it is greatly possible that deeply and truly our students are here in the institution, but they don't even know. They're learning, they're doing whatever they have to do, but they don't even know truly why are they here. What are they here for? What do they truly want to achieve? Allahu Akbar. The same incident in another way, Hazrat Shah Wasiullah Saheb used to say and speak about, is that a person came for Hajj and he's in the bazaars and he's asking that why are all these people here? Meaning himself, he came for Hajj. He doesn't even know why he has come there himself, and he doesn't even know why these people have gathered. And when Hazrat Maulana Shah Wasiullah Saheb used to ask this, there were seniors there. There were those people there in the Majlis. Maulana Jami Saheb, who was the Ustad there. There were others who were there, Khalifas of Hazrat Tanvi, that were sitting there. And what was this that he was asking about? He was asking this, and he wanted them to say, "Main apne islah ke liye aaya hu," that I have come here for my reformation, rehabilitation, to become a better person, self-rectification. He wanted them to make istihzar of this, keep this in the foremost part of their heart and their mind. And today, I see, मैं देखता हूँ कि नाम भी नहीं जानते इस्लाह का. Today people don't even know the word, the terminology of Islah. If you mention it, they won't even know what you are talking about. So here, Hazrat Tanvi is giving advices to the student that do not become deceived just on your studies and learning. Rather, for that to become beneficial for you, it will be suspended on the khidmat of the Ahlullah, the true men of Allah, their companionship and their compassionate gaze and gaze of mercy on you. Make this necessary and attach importance to it. Thereafter, the couplets Hazrat Tanvi quotes, Be-inayat haq wa khasan haq. Gar malak Badshah se hastish warak. That without the grace of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and the compassionate gaze of the special ones of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, even an angel can be, shaitan will make an effort to detrack him, to take him off the tracks and to take him off the path, Therefore, we should continuously ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for tawfiq. Allahumma inna nas'aluka tawfiq lima habbika min al-a'mal wa sidqa tawakkuli alayk wa husna az-zanni bik. Hazrat Maulana Shah Wasiullah Sahib used to read this dua abundantly, asking and begging Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for inspiration to do those good deeds which are most beloved to him. You know, once we were in Gorakhpur. We were there in the villages, and Hazrat Maulana Shah Wasiullah Sahib was now going to the city so that he could conduct his majlis. He didn't want us to come and he left us there. But what was his advice to us? He said that you people stay here. Khoob zikr karne ka mauka hai. You will have a good, fantastic chance to carry out the dhikr of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Kabhi is darakh ke niche, kabhi us darakh ke niche. Sometimes under this tree, sometimes under that tree. Now look at this. Other people even commented and said that Hazrat didn't say that listen, go and eat. Those were all fruit trees. Mangoes, this, that, the other. He did not say sometimes eat from this tree or sometimes eat from that tree. Rather, zikrullah ka bahut ahmiyat thi. Zikrullah. He was attaching much importance to the remembrance of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. On one occasion, Hazrat Maulana Shah Wasiullah Sahib said, I'm going to take your imtihan. All gathered and all started making mutala and takrar and going over. Imagine this sheikh and this ustad par excellence is saying, I'm going to take imtihan now. Enough is enough. Let's take imtihan. We all went all out and started learning. The whole masjid was full. We started learning for the imtihan. So the setup there was the khanka, and then you would find the masjid, and then you would find Hazrat's apartment. Now Hazrat was from the khanka to the masjid to the house, going up and down, up and down. We were actually getting happy that Hazrat will be happy when he looks at us that we are learning so much. But rather, what did Hazrat actually have to remark and teach us? He says, I'm actually astonished that from all of you people, not one person in all this time stood up and read 2 rakats of salat. In all this time, not one person sat aside and carried out the dhikr of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Now look at where he was turning the emphasis of the students to be, and what was the importance that he was attaching or putting in the hearts of the students. And who was sitting there? There were seniors even sitting there who were not students, who came to the khanka to learn for the Islah, etc. So shouldn't we remember this here? Ye yaad rakhne ki baat hai ki nahi? Hazrat Maulana Shah Wasiullah Sahib, Hazrat ne bahut mehnat kiya hum logo par. He made tremendous efforts on us. And he would show whatever thing came to his mind and he needed to tell us. He called us and he informed us. Allah Ta'ala mashayikh ki ta'aleem par amal karne ki tawfiq de. In essence, their ta'aleem was nothing other than Quran and Hadith. Allah Ta'ala give us the tawfiq and the hidayat of following the ta'aleemat of the mashayikh, in essence, which was nothing other than the translation of Quran and Hadith. You know, these days we find at the age of 3 and 4, people send their children to these to the creche. And these people who are looking after these children, after then they carry on from stage to stage, in the system of education or whatever it is, but these people don't even know the name of Allah. Thereafter, Hazrat Wala quotes the ayat of the Quran Majid, Ya ayyuhal ladina amanu, qu anfusakum wa ahlikum nara. O people of Iman, save yourselves and your family from the fire of Jahannam. Allah Ta'ala Hazrat ko bakhoob ajr de. Allah Ta'ala reward tremendously Hazrat Maulana Shah Wasiullah Sahab. He left no stone unturned in our ta'aleem and in our tarbiyat. Okay, let's continue. So Hazrat Tanvi Rahmatullah Alayhi is saying that this Madrasa Ediniya presently here, which is related to me, which I have set up, wo ek khas shan ka madrasa hai. It is set up in a certain manner and in a certain very important way. My heart actually desires this. मेरा दिल यूँ चाहता है कि मेरे बाद भी उसके बका की तरफ तवज्जो रखी जाए, that it should continue. और खुदा ताला इस मदरसा की खिदमत की जिस को तौफीक दे, and whoever Allah Ta'ala gives the hidayat and the tawfiq and inspiration to make khidmat of this madrasa, then he should keep in mind the objective of this madrasa, which is tarbiyat akhlaq and islah nafs, refinement of character and rectification and rehabilitation of the nafs. They should not change this, and if they do what I am saying, then Allah Ta'ala will give. I am very hopeful Allah Ta'ala will give much khair and barakat. I am also advising you in all your matters that do not practice on the demands of your desires and your anger. Also, Hazrat Tanvi is saying, Ta'jeel nihayat buri cheez hai. Hastiness is something which is very terrible. So hastiness, do not be hasty. Stay in this path. Stay in the tariq. Kaam karo, do work. Allah Ta'ala will bless you with ni'mats. I've read here in brief, but you can go through it in detail. Like that, the kitabs of our mashayikh, the Qasdus Sabil, etc. Hazrat Maulana Shah Wasiullah Sahab has many kitabs also. We should also give ta'aleem to our children. Hazrat also at home, in the family, made sure that he taught everyone. Now Hazrat Maulana Shah Wasiullah Sahab, on what path he left us? Hazrat ne हमको जिस तरीक पर रखा, उस पर रहने की तौफीक दे. Allah Ta'ala give us the tawfiq and the hidayat of staying on this path. And whoever is connected to Hazrat Maulana Shah Wasiullah Sahab, here in the silsila, etc., whatever was the objective of Hazrat Maulana Shah Wasiullah Sahab, Allah Ta'ala keep us on that. Allah Ta'ala bless us all with afiyat. Allah Ta'ala keep us established and firm on the deen. The mansha, the objective, the tariq of our kabirin, Hazrat Haji Imdadullah. Accordingly, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give us tawfiq and inspire us. Allah Ta'ala include us from amongst His special servants. Apne khas logon mein shareek farma de. ربنا تقبل منا إنك أنت السميع العليم وتب علينا إنك أنت التواب الرحيم بحرمة سيد النبي الكريم صلى الله عليه وسلم.